Hello everyone, I am Sarita Nehra from Department of ICT from Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Today we will discuss about software engineering. So what is software engineering? The term software engineering is the product of two words. One is software and the other is engineering. The software is the collection of integrated programs. Software consists of carefully organized instruction and code written by the developers on any of the various particular computer languages. Engineering is the application of scientific and practical knowledge to invent, design, build, maintain and improve the frameworks, processes, etc. So, the software engineering is an engineering branch related to the evolution of software product using well-defined scientific principles, techniques and procedures. The result of software engineering is an effective and reliable software project. Why is software engineering required? Software engineering is required due to the following reasons. First is to manage large software, for more scalability, cost management, to manage the dynamic nature of software, for better quality management. Now, what is the need of software engineering? The necessity of software engineering appears because of the higher rate of progress in user requirements and the environment on which program is working. First is huge programming. It is simpler to manufacture a wall than to a house or a building. Similarly, as the measure of programming becomes extensive, engineering has to step to give it a scientific process. The next is adaptability. If the software procedure were not based on scientific and engineering ideas, it would be simpler to recreate new softwares than to scale an existing one. And the next is cost. As the hardware industry has to demonstrate its skills and huge manufacturing has let down the cost of computer and electronic hardware, but the cost of programming remains high if the proper process is not adapted. The next is dynamic nature. The continually growing and adapting nature of programming hugely depends upon the environment in which the client works. If the quality of a software is continually changing, new upgrades need to be done in the existing one. The next is quality management. Better procedure of software development provides a better and quality software product. Now we will discuss the importance of software engineering. The importance of software engineering are basically the first is it reduces the complexity. Big software is always complicated and challenging to the progress. Software engineering has a great solution to reduce the complication of any project. Software engineering divides big problems into small issues and then starts solving each small issue one by one. All these small problems are solved independently to each other. The next is to minimize the software cost. Software needs a lot of hard work and software engineers are highly paid experts. A lot of manpower is required to develop softwares with a large number of codes. But in software engineering, programmers project everything and decrease all those things that are not needed. In turn, the cost of software production becomes less as compared to the software that does not use the software engineering method. The next is to decrease the time. Anything that is not made according to the project always wasted time. And if you are making great software, then you may need to run many codes to get the definitive running code. This is very time consuming procedure, and if it is not well handled, then this can take a lot of time. So if you are making your software according to the software engineering method, then it will decrease a lot of time. The next is handling big projects. Big projects are not done in a couple of days and they need a lot of patience, planning and management. And to invest 6 and 7 months of any company, it requires heap of planning, direction, testing and maintenance. No one can say that he has given 4 months of a company to the task and the project is still in its first stage, because the company has provided many resources to the plan and it should be completed. So, to handle a big project without any problem, the company has to go for a software engineering method. The next is reliable software. Software should be secure, means if you have delivered the software, then it should work for at least its given time or subscription. And if any bugs come in the software, the company is responsible for solving all these bugs, because in software engineering, testing and maintenance are given, so there is no worry of its reliability. The next is effectiveness. Effectiveness comes if anything has made according to the standard. Software standards are the big target of companies to make it more effective. So, software becomes more effective in the act with the help of software engineering. Now, the software process. The term software specifies to the set of computer programs, procedures and associated documents that can be flowcharts, manuals, etc. that describe the program and how they are to be used. A software process is the set of activities and associated outcomes that produce a software product. Software engineers mostly carry out these activities. These are 4 key process activities which are common to the all software processes. These activities are: the first is software specifications. The functionality of a software and constraint on its operation must be defined. Second is software development. The software to meet the requirements must be produced. Third one is software validation. The software must be validated to ensure that it does what the customer wants. And the last is software evolution. The software must evolve to meet the changing client needs. Now, we have to face software crisis sometimes while developing a software. So let us discuss what is software crisis. Software crisis is a term used in computer science for the difficulty of writing useful and efficient computer programs in the required time. The software crisis was due to the using same workforce, same methods and same tools even though rapidly increasing software demand, the complexity of the software and the software challenges. With the increase in software complexity, many software problems arise because of existing methods were not sufficient. If we will use the same workforce, same methods and same tools after the fast increase in software demand, software complexity and software challenges, then there arise some problems like software budget problems, software efficiency problem, software quality problems, software management and delivery problems. This condition is known as software crisis. The causes of software crisis may include: first is size. Software is becoming more expensive and more complex with the growing complexity and expectation out of the software. For example, the code in the consumer product is doubling every couple of years. The next is quality. Many software products have poor quality, that is, the software product defects after putting into use due to ineffective testing techniques. For example, software testing typically finds 25 errors per 1000 lines of code. The next is cost. Software development is costly, that is, the term of time taken to develop and the money is involved. And the next is delayed delivery. Serious schedule overruns are common. Very often the software takes longer than the estimated time to develop, which in turn leads to the cost shooting up. For example, 1 in 4 large-scale development project is never completed. So, I hope you understand the topic. Now please like, share and subscribe the Tecnia TV. Thank you.